welcome to the American Horror Story After Show here on theStreamtv. I'm Ashley Mova, and I'm sitting with my fellow Freak Leaks, Lauren Francesca, Xavier Brinkman.
Hi.
What's up, guys? Oh my gosh, season finale! Oh my gosh! Before we get into the review of the episode, make sure you tweet us your questions using the hashtag AHSAS, and if we have time, we will pick some of them out to answer at the end of the show. And let us know your thoughts and your comments on the season finale. That was a fast season.
I'm on a roller coaster of emotion over here, guys.
I know.
How's everyone feeling, guys?
Yeah, I'm kind of depressed right now that it's over.
Weird. Everyone's dead.
There's a lot.
The episode
of
ended really
bloodshed.
weird. What?
Yeah.
I'm confused.
I mean,
Right there.
I'm a little
I wanted
hungry.
more. We were waiting for after the commercial. Like, we're like, there's definitely more.
We were like, oh, there's more. We
There's
gotta
def-
wait. We gotta wait.
But there was nothing.
Yeah, I know. I guess.
Like I said, we'll probably get to the ending at the end of the
Yeah.
show. But I mean, like, what did everyone think of this? Like, I really want to hear everyone's theories on the ending down in the comment section below of this video. I mean, people have been tweeting in that the ending was Elsa's heaven, or was it her hell? In a way that Mordrake sentenced her to have her even put things on a loop, I guess, like every time the freak show ends, it starts again for her. I mean, we all know the demise of the freak show, so maybe that's her punishment, that the thing goes on a loop and she has to relive it, or maybe it's her heaven. I mean, it seemed that way, right?
Yeah, it seemed like her
But
heaven.
I just don't think how did Elsa of all people deserve to go to heaven,
But she helped all those people. She actually brought them all together. It was her family. So I thought that was cool in the fact he's like, look, your career here, you're not fit for me, but this is your home. So I thought that was kind of like a beautiful.
I know it's a bizarre thing. Was he punishing
All right,
her,
guys,
or was he praising her?
pump the brakes here.
Yeah.
Let's start at the beginning of the episode.
All right, sorry.
Basically, the majority of the freaks, all but maybe like 2 of them, all die. That scene was so intense. Just seeing Dandy walking around with this gun, it was making me think like. It's so scary how some people just don't understand reality and just don't have any remorse whatsoever.
Well, as I was watching, I was like, oh crap, all of our predictions are totally off now because we were saying who was going to live and who was going to die.
Right.
Sure.
And it was just
everyone died.
Everyone just died. I was like, oh, wrong about that one. Wrong about that one.
Yeah, he like that when he first popped that cap in Matt Fraser at the very start. Like that was epic. And then Dandy, Fitwood Rock plays an amazing psychopath, and he's just doing his little harm while he's popping caps, running around. God. I love him too. Talk about it later.
Yeah.
But and then it was a funny thing how it sort of obviously a few of them survived. It was kind of a funny jump. I mean, going to the wedding, right? Like how did everyone feel about that? Like obviously some time had lapsed since all the day it happened.
Even before that, I kind of felt really bad for Dandy when they were when they spit in his face saying,
I didn't.
We
I
quit.
mean,
You don't feel bad for him?
He just
really
loved
felt
it.
I felt
bad
bad
for
too. He
him.
was crying. He was all excited for his show, and it's like being bullied. So he was
Well,
being bullied,
and then,
he was always bullied by them.
Yeah.
I hear you. I still don't feel sorry for Dandy.
He just doesn't know anything
Well,
bad
then he
because
went-
he's been
I mean-
given such, I think, everything in his
Sure.
life.
And
so,
then he
to be
went
kicked
and then he
and
went and
pushed
killed all of
before-
them anyway. So I guess it didn't.
Yeah,
matter.
he got his revenge.
Matt Fraser spat in his face, and then he shot Matt Fraser in the face.
I mean, yeah, but the endings was so weird. Like the ones that stayed alive. Like it's like, oh, now everyone's happy. That was like the weird part to me.
Right.
It's like, oh wow,
Sure.
like the twins are pregnant.
So did everyone
and,
think? How did everyone think of? Did everyone think Dandy's death was good enough? Dandy's a main character. He's killed a lot of people. You always want to see the bad guy get killed in a really awesome way.
Right.
Do you think that was cool?
Well,
Drowning him?
I thought it was cool.
Yeah.
Because I thought he was finally being immortalized. Like he always wanted to be the star of his show, and they're like, oh, now look.
Yeah.
I don't know how I
What
felt
was-
about that because that was not Dandy's thing to put the freaks in the plastic,
Yeah.
the tanks, or to cut off their body parts and sell them to the museum. So I understand they're trying to get some revenge, but that wasn't Dandy's thing to do that, to kill the freaks, and he wanted to be a freak. So I don't know. If
How
that
do you
was
think
really
they
the
should have
right-
killed him?
I really
He had
don't-
to die.
I don't know. Maybe they should have just taught him right from wrong because clearly he just didn't have a good upbringing.
They should have made him a puppet.
He
They should have made him a puppet.
They should have
That
made
would've
him a
been
He's not,
the
puppet.
one.
he's not going to get taught right or wrong. They had to kill him. It's just like whether how they did it or not. I
Well,
think.
but before he died, Dandy married Bette and Dot. And that scene, I was like, is this reality or
Yeah.
is this not reality? Is this a dream? Because it was strange to me that Bette and Dot, Bette seemed into it, where she knew right from wrong like 5 seconds ago. So it was strange to me that she was excited to marry him. And then I couldn't believe when Bette pulled out the gun. Out of Bette and Dot, wouldn't you think that Dot would be the one to pull out the gun? I love seeing her sassy. It was like she's breaking out of her shell.
Yeah, it was great. It was really great.
So yeah, Dandy dies in the container. That was really sad to see. But
it's kind of sexy, like him covered in water, just like dying.
I don't know, maybe not in that little boy underwear strapped to with a chain holding him to the bottom of the tank.
Yeah, I thought it was good. I thought he had to die somehow.
I really loved though seeing that. Just that shot of the remaining freaks eating popcorn. And Desiree says this line, "That boy is a star."
I love that. Put on a hell of a show. For sure.
Yeah, for sure. And huge, I think this is the high point of the episode tonight. Elsa dies. Commits suicide, dies, I'm not really sure.
Weird. So I mean, like, we finally see Edward Mordrake come back with Tootsie, and if you saw it, I don't know if everyone caught in the credits, but you see the names come up, like John Carroll Lynch and the name is escaping me right now.
And Tootsie,
and Edward Mordrake's character, and so I mean, you get like people have been talking about it for months now, whether they're going to come back, and then so you see the name in the credits, it's like, all right, something's going to happen. So yeah, what do we think? I mean, Elsa, obviously she finally made it to Hollywood. She did really well. And
I loved seeing that because it was like, I don't know, we saw the scene of her like trying to knock on doors and trying to make her dreams come true, and it was just such a like little, I don't know, it was like a cute scene. I love seeing that. Her really trying and not giving up, and she sees this man like, oh, you're the first kind face I've seen all this time in Hollywood. And then she ends up dead.
Yeah. I mean, I guess that tells you like what it's all about. Like, and I loved how she was, telling her childhood sweetheart, like, I have everything I ever wanted, but I'm completely alone. All my friends I pay. So I thought that was a really strong message about, a lot of stars and a lot of people who.
And also, and with Mordrake, like, just to move it along, it's like she pretty much committed suicide. They were like, "Hey, we're pulling you off the network. We found this video of you. You're gonna be ruined."
The video was insane. That it came back to haunt her. Lesson learned, guys.
But
if you want to be in Hollywood,
it also wasn't her fault, though. I mean, it was a video of her getting her legs cut off, right?
Yeah, but she was like a dominatrix at some point. So I mean,
and obviously, wait. Did everyone
catch
the little clip of her husband in the dominatrix scene as well?
That was awesome.
Her husband. Yeah. What was that all about?
I don't know. So
the rhinestone collar.
He's obviously into it as well. But so they were like, "You're off the network. You're fired. They're going to put out this article on you next week, and you're done." And then she was like, "You know what? I will perform on Halloween because I'm going to commit suicide because Edward Mordrake is gonna kill my ass."
But I mean, if you really think about it, there's tons of celebrities out there with much bigger drama stories. Like, I think if she would have stuck it through, she could have
been the next Kim Kardashian.
Yeah, she could have. She could have had her own reality show. She could have hired a publicist. Like, I'm kind of upset that she went the dark way.
Yeah, for sure. She could have turned it into a positive.
Yeah, Edward Mordrake said this line, "Your place is not with us," when he. Before he stabbed her, I guess. What was it that Edward Mordrake was looking for again? Like, he wanted someone who thought that they were doing good or that wasn't doing bad. I can't remember what it was he was looking for.
What was it? Yeah, so Tootsie got taken, but the others all confessed. Like, when he was there last time, Kathy Bates confessed. They were all truly remorseful of their sins, whereas Tootsie wasn't. He was like, no, they deserve to die, or, I was looking after them. So obviously Elsa was remorseful and she felt bad.
Yeah, so she doesn't really fit
So he didn't,
them.
I don't know why he killed her then, because he let the other ones go that were the same. I don't quite get that, guys. It was a pretty bizarre ending, right?
The ending was just, I did love though seeing that fast forward of Jimmy and the twins having a kid and getting to see Des. Like, she actually had to have kids. I love seeing that it was kind of a little bit of a happy ending, but the ending was just so confusing.
So weird. I thought it was a little forced, showing the family and that, like, everyone's happy kind of ending. Like, I would have wanted to go to the insane asylum and see what happened to what's her name again? What was her name?
Pepper.
Pepper.
Pepper. Yeah, I would want to see what happened to Pepper now. I'm like, what happened to her? Like,
yeah. And also Neil Patrick Harris never came back. either.
We need to see if he like just went to jail and that was that.
I'm not sure. I mean, they never even brought it back, so that's a bit of what the hell happened? What happened to Chester and Marjorie?
Yeah, the ending was like this.
So it's just really on how you interpret the ending.
Yeah.
Was Elsa going to heaven or was she going to hell?
Yeah,
And
what
did
do you
she commit
guys
suicide or did she get
What do you guys
stabbed?
think in the comments?
Yeah.
Like, I wonder what everyone else thinks. Like, did you guys like the episode?
Yeah.
Did you want to see more? What did you want to see more of?
Maybe you guys have even theories of how Elsa died or if she went to heaven or hell. So let us know, guys. We will be right back after this break and let us know your thoughts.
Just in case you missed it live.
In case you missed it live.
Just in case you missed it live.
Oh, just in case you missed it live.
In case you missed it live, I'm doing something right now.
So we're all super excited.
This is dancing.
So what would that be, like a 7?
I cannot. I literally cannot. You guys have got to get it together.
Don't hate the player, don't hate the game. Hate the contract you didn't get.
He's a coward. He's a giant chicken shit.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's going to be like hurricane. Whoa.
Watch out for those girls. They are gagging them.
Hold the phone,
Hold on.
bro.
The more brutal you are, the more power you have.
Right.
That was sexy. It was hot. It was heated. I was into it.
You are gonna be the most high-paid hooker in the world.
Go ahead and invite your friends and everybody. Tell your mama, tell them don't ahead, turn the stove off and get up on the computer so we can get on theStream.tv.
Thank you again for joining us, and until next week, bye-bye.
Yeah, guys, so just a reminder, we may not be back next week because it is the season finale, but there are a lot of other after shows that you can catch here on theStream.tv, so you get your after show fix. All right, let's get to your questions that you sent in. First fan question comes from Chris Hawkins, and he writes, if you could pick one guest celebrity to be on AHS in season 5, who would it be and why?
Oh my God. So I was thinking about this one, and I guess Lady Gaga. Definitely Lady Gaga. Okay, because she's a freak, and I think she would be the perfect addition to the freak show.
That's a good call. That's a good call. What about you, Dave?
I would probably go a little Johnny Depp action.
Oh,
Johnny
yeah.
Depp.
I think
That's
he
a
would
good
just
call
slip
too.
right into this.
I would love
too
Johnny
easily,
Depp,
right?
yeah.
As Edward Scissorhands or as Captain Jack Sparrow.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go with someone a little bit less A-list, I guess you could say. Her name is Catherine Keener. She was in The 40-Year-Old Virgin. So strange, but she was also in this movie a few years ago called An American Crime, and just obviously the contrast between the characters that she played in both movies is so amazing. It showed her acting skill like no other. She played this like abusive mother, and she just owned that role. She's a freaking amazing actress, and she definitely doesn't get enough credit. So I think AHS would bring her a little bit more of a
cool. I
more
like we
credits
had
to
that.
her name. Fan question 2 comes from William Barney, and he writes, if you could play a character from Freak Show, which character would you play? That's a good one.
You go first.
Okay. There's so many characters. I mean, I'd like to do Bette and Dot just because then I'd get to do 2 different kind of characters, and I think that is one of the coolest parts is that she shows both like that she could be one person and then she's another person. I thought that she did an amazing job, and that must have been really hard with all the makeup and probably like standing at a certain angle. Like she was amazing.
For sure, 100%.
I definitely agree, because as an actress, like, what's better than getting to show your entire range in one role? That must be really difficult, though, because you're constantly like switching
She
character
does it so well. Like, they are so different characters.
Yeah,
for sure.
and I'd like to show if I could do that.
Yeah, I'm sure you could. I would probably go Dandy. How fun would that be, being such a nutcase? I don't think you can go past that guy. Finn Whitrock played that so well, and I mean, not that I'm an actor, but hell, that looked pretty fun shooting
That
people.
would be pretty fun.
Yeah.
Bang, bang. Okay, next question comes from Brett Boone, and he writes, what did you think about this season overall now that it's over?
Did you say what you wanted to be? What character?
Ben Dot. I agree.
You said that too. You agreed. All right. Yeah.
This season, you know, I'm gonna be honest. Like this season of American Horror Story wasn't my ultimate favorite, but needless to say, I love American Horror Story. And you kind of just grow an attachment to shows. Sure. So I can't help but watch this, you know? I did like it. Was it my favorite? No, season 1 will always be my favorite. But what do you guys think?
I really, really liked the show. I was nervous about it. I hadn't watched the first couple seasons at first because I get scared from horror things, as you guys have seen from sitting next to me. I like scream and it's just awkward.
Right.
But I really loved it, and I really loved Elsa Mars on it. Jessica Lange's character was just amazing. She like totally killed it, and it was very inspirational to see her just like really develop that crazy German bitch but sweetheart character.
I'm definitely gonna miss Jessica Lange next season because she's not coming back. Definitely gonna miss her.
Yeah, that's the word. Apparently they're trying to work on it.
Yeah.
For me, I would say I feel like this last episode is a real depiction of the whole season for me. It's like it just didn't. I feel like it almost didn't quite get there.
I know.
You know, it's like this. Like watching this episode, it's like that was good, but I don't quite get it, and I don't know if I liked it. I feel like that with the whole season. Like I love American Horror Story. I've seen all the seasons. Like I've always loved it. But yeah, I really like it. I just don't know. I didn't love it. I didn't love it. Sure.
Fingers crossed for next season, guys. Going into some Twitter shout outs at Black Irishy, at Chloe Elise H, at Benita_Flower, at Brandon_Valdez, at Nikki A Poet, and going into some YouTube shoutouts. Or actually, Xavier, you want to give a shout out to
at
Twitter?
AHS_fans. God, I had this, and I'll tweet him.
You'll tweet him, okay. And to some YouTube shout outs, Liam Brown, IC Stars 1022, Forever Johnny Boy, what's up, Forever Johnny Boy? Adam Solis, Taylor Wasep, Jorge Raimundo Sosa, I Am a Unicorn, Chris Hawkins, David Coca. Oh, I think I answered a question today on AMC from you. Garrett Heyman. Thanks so much for watching, guys. And one more live question comes from Jorge Raimundo Sosa, and he writes, which character do you think may come back in a future season?
Finn Whitrock, my first. Dandy's he's just had such an impact on this season. He's been unreal. I just don't think you could not. I mean, can you imagine Dandy coming back as another character next season? You'd lose your shit. I'd lose my shit. Ryan Murphy is a smart man. He'll do it.
Yeah, right? I'd love to see that character work. A character I love that we didn't get to see much of is played by Zachary Quinto. I love him as Oliver Thredson / Bloodyface. He's like coming out with a new show, I think, in a couple months, and I would love to see him back on this show.
Yeah, I mean, I would love to see Chester back.
Yeah.
Neil Patrick Harris.
Yeah, I'd love to see Neil Patrick Harris back. I thought he did such an amazing job, and we kind of didn't see what happened there at the end. So maybe he meets Pepper in the insane asylum. Who knows?
That's been a theory that's been going around.
Yeah, and before we get off, I would love to hear everyone's predictions for next season.
Oh yeah. Totally.
Let's get into that as well. Like it's the last episode. We could do whatever we want. Put it in the comment section below. Tell us your predictions for next season, because it could be anything.
Right.
And we've had a few, but who knows?
Exactly. So yeah, exactly. Let us know what you guys think next season's going to be about. Oh my gosh, I can't believe the season's ending already. That was so fast, guys.
I know, right?
We have to do a last thumbs up for all of the episodes.
Thank
you
very
thumbs up,
much.
guys.
Yeah,
Thanks for watching, guys.
joining us. Thank you for watching us this season.
Exactly, and make sure you guys tweet us. Even though we're not coming back, we're going to be reading your tweets for the rest of our lives. So make sure you get on Twitter.
We're family now, guys.
We're family now. Tweet us using the hashtag AHSAS. Let us know what your theories are, your thoughts are, what next season's going to be about, and we will definitely be reading them. Bye, freaks.
Bye, guys.
See ya. Thank you.